In this video lesson, we are going to give attention to the concept of limit, how to solve problems on limit. You can just imagine seeing yourself in an examination hall and your examiner exposes you to a problem of this kind. Let's see what we've got. Find the limit of open bracket cos 2x minus 1 close your bracket divided by x as x approaches 0. So the value of the independent variable x is tending to 0, and upon this we are required to evaluate the limits of that function, the value to which that function will be approaching if the value of x is approaching 0. Now, how do we solve this problem? Let us look at what we are required to do. Solution. So the first part of the question, we are evaluating the limit of the function cos 2x minus 1 and then divided by x. The value of x is tending to 0. And you know, first of all, that what we have to check for is fixing that value of x given to us directly into the function and testing whether the limit of the function exists at that point. So in this first instance, wherever we see x in the given function, we are required to substitute 0. That's what you are meant to do. And of course, one can work this out from the network of the brain. If you have cos 2x in place of x, you fix your 0. Okay? That's going to give you cos 2 times 0, and 2 times 0 is 0. Cos 0 is 1. So you're going to have 1 minus 1 in the numerator. You know, this is what I mean. 2 times 0, which will give us 0. All right, and then cos 0 is what? 1. So this whole term that you have in bracket here is going to be 1 minus 1. Reason being that cos 2 times x, which is 2 times 0 in this case, after we substitute x equal to 0, that cos 2x is going to give us cos 0. And then cos 0 is 1, like I said rightly. 1 minus this 1 is going to give us 0 in the numerator. So the whole expression in the numerator is actually 0 when you substitute x equal to 0. Then in the denominator, we also have x there. If you replace that x with 0, the whole term you have in the expression would be 0 over 0. And of course, you know that 0 over 0 is an indeterminate term. So I'm going to indicate that 0 over 0 is what? Indeterminate. Now, if 0 over 0 is indeterminate, what we now have to do is to go back to the original function and then apply hopitalRule. Okay? There is a rule we call hopitalRule. We are going to apply it. And what is this hopitalRule all about? It's a simple process. Just differentiate the numerator and also differentiate the denominator. Okay, so let us move on to apply our hopitalRule. If I give you cos 2x minus 1 to differentiate, what are you going to get? So you are going to differentiate cos 2x. And if I give you cos 2x to differentiate, what should you take note of? You have to differentiate what I refer to as the minor function, that cos 2x. So you differentiate the 2x. That 2x, I refer to it as minor function. And if you differentiate 2x, you're going to get 2. Then go ahead and differentiate the major function, which is cos. If you differentiate cos, what would you get? You'll get minus sine. And of course, that minus sign, you must write in front of it the argument, the original minor function, which is that 2x from that cos. I have differentiated this term. Differentiate 2x, you get 2. Differentiate the cos, it gives you minus sine, and then 2x, the original minor function. So if you differentiate cos 2x, the result is going to be 2 times minus sine 2x. Which of course is going to give you minus 2 sine 2x if you differentiate that cos 2x. I hope you're following this explanation, right? So you want to take note of this. Lessons on differentiation are fully available on this channel. You can take them, okay, in order to learn how to differentiate whatever kind of function that you are exposed to. Okay, let's proceed, please. The limit of the function given to us, limit of cos 2x minus 1 all over x as x tends to 0 is the same as limit as x tends towards 0 of the derivative of the expression. So when I differentiated cos 2x, I got minus 2 sine 2x. Just differentiate the major and the minor and multiply both of them, okay? All right, let us now focus on this 1 and differentiate. If you differentiate 1 with respect to x, that's a pure constant. You're going to get 0, so it goes off. Then let us move on to the denominator and differentiate x. If you differentiate x, you are going to get 1. So this is going to be divided by 1. Any term divided by 1 is that same term. Any term divided by 1 is that same term. So what have we obtained here? If you differentiate cos 2x minus 1 all over x using the hopitalRule, you differentiate the numerator, you will get minus 2 sine 2x. Differentiate the denominator, you will get 1. And so minus 2 sine 2x divided by 1 would still give us minus 2 sine 2x. So there is no need for that denominator. I'm simply going to remove it. So we have obtained the derivative of that function given to us using the hopitalRule. So all we now have to do is to substitute the given limit. Remember that the limit is 0. The limit is what? 0. So we're going to fix 0 wherever we see x in the new function. Let's do that and see what this is going to give to us. This is going to be equal to minus 2 sine 2 times 0. Because in place of this x, we are fixing what? 0. So this is going to be times 0. 2 times 0 is going to give us 0. Sine 0 is 0. Minus 2 times 0 will give us what? 0. So limit of the function cos 2x minus 1 all over x as x tends towards 0, that function itself will be tending towards 0. And this, of course, is the limit of the given function as x tends towards 0. So look at the question that we solved. Cos 2x minus 1 all over x as x tends towards 0. Having been solved, the result we obtained is 0. You can see the result here. So one can go back to the question given to us, look at the options, and select what the correct answer is. From the option provided, the correct option is option C. Now, next video, I am going to be solving this next question, question number 2, where we are to evaluate the limit exponential 3x minus 1 all over x as x tends towards infinity. But you can decide to attempt this question yourself, right? I am going to give you a hint. Exponential infinity is still going to give you infinity. That is a hint I'm giving to you. So use that knowledge that exponential of infinity is going to also produce infinity. And then attempt that second question. In my next video, I am going to be solving that question for you. We are done solving this particular question. Limit of cos 2x minus 1 all over x as x tends towards 0. I can see the solution provided on the screen. If you're yet to subscribe to this channel, kindly hit the subscription icon and turn on the notification bell. Select all so that once I upload any content, you will personally watch notified. Don't forget to share this lesson to your friends. There are many of your friends, your classmates out there that needs this lesson. All right, so share it to your friends so that they can benefit also. I'll be going right away to take the GMAT 41's physical tutorial classes. Today, I'm taking the student on Physics 102. There at PTDF. If you're a Zekite, a Unizik student, 100 level, and you're here to join the tutorial, you can contact GMAT 41. Okay, my contact is always shown on this channel. Contact GMAT, get information about our classes, and join the tutorial classes for the best. Parallel A's. I'll be seeing you in my next video. Share this video to your friends, and always make sure you take your studies seriously. On this channel, the video lessons that explain the concepts of limits step by step are fully available, and of course you can make use of it. Just go through the GMAT 41's Math 102 playlist, and you would see these video lessons on limit to teach you this concept step by step.